as we see, the server has been going through a purge. The timing, yes. Right. All right. Before we start, I believe everyone now is already in the known town spawn. Just do something real quick. This is laggy. Just a moment as I settle down some stuff a bit. Yes, 15 TPS. Alright, so now everyone, come to /t spawn Cologne. Right. Everyone. Right. Before we begin, I would like to do a roll call of nations that we have. We're gonna start off with fruit first. As I recall, nation representative for fruit is Misty. Here. Yeah, Misty is in here. All right. I'm gonna TP you in, and you may take your seat in the designated place. All right. Tax. Oh, sorry. Enable it for everyone then. Let me know if you could do it now. Chat. Everyone should be able to speak in the channel, right? The GC, I mean the text. Save changes. Right. As Lololi has addressed, the leader for fruit is no longer Nerdy, it is now Misty. And even though I've already informed that Misty or Fruit granted 2 seats in the assembly hall, Misty chose to have the seats all to themselves. So that's that, right? Next, we're gonna have the next nation, which is German Confederation. I'm having so much mention right now. So never mind. Right. Okay, Kaiser is going to be the nation representative for German Confederation. So I'm going to be in here. Next, we're going to have the next nation on the list, which is there are 2 nations within this nation actually, which is 2 entities of Mobius. That will be North Union and also Spain. Spain has informed me that there are 2 seats going to be taken by LC and also CV. LTSCV is here. Not yet. Okay, so I'm gonna TP you in here. Okay, nice. That you're gonna take your seat up there by the flag of your nation. Okay, next, we're gonna TP in the representative from Britain, which is new. New here. Not in here. New is dead. Okay. In place of new, Mo is gonna take their place because they are the national representative for Ulster. You need to send that there. Here. Oh yeah. TTS, you can come into your national representative, and then we have France. Should be Czech and also Luxon. Is Luxon here?
Yeah, I'm actually speaking. So I won't. As you can see, I'm not on the server right now, and it's because of some weird situation. I don't have my laptop right now, but I can still negotiate stuff and talk about whatever we're talking about in the VC. So you can just pretend I'm at the seat. So just imagine that my player's there.
All right. Don't worry. Czech is in your place also. By the way, Mo, I don't have your flag yet for now, so sorry. Next, we're gonna have the Church of Gay representative, which would be Tomo, and also Tomo, you have your TP disabled, so you're gonna have to get TP so that you can be in here. All right, and also is Dragon's Flame in here too? This place here. Snowy, who's going to represent North Union again? J-Shat, okay. Just J-Shat, right? All right, you may take your place. Your place should be above Germany. That's the flag of North Union. All right, next, the representative for Nora, which would be Cowitude. There is a ladder at the back there. You should be able to get up. Oh, you're just skipping over people's seat. Oh, you want to take the other seat for North Union too? Yeah, sure, Dr. Snowy. And you're right. Yeah, Stone did say that he couldn't make it, and you also. All right, next, Rima will be represented by none other than Nero himself. Is Nero in here, or is he gone? Should be on, right? I just saw him a few minutes ago. All right, thank you. Yeah. You can take your seat over there, by next to the Church of Gay, and that should be all the Big Ten nations, right? All right. Oh heavens, sorry. You're going to be representing USA, and also some, of course. You're presenting flags, Sam. Don't act like you don't own your. Haven't you can take any seats at the back, maybe in front of Nero too. Same with Sam. All right. Who's Italia XIV? Some you can sit anywhere. It's fine. Okay. USA flags. Do we have a national representative for South Republic? Are you in the UN? I'll go through the list first. CVT, I already tipped in. Timur. Timur is an national representative, is he? So, right, and then we have South Republic. I haven't had any requests from South Republic yet, so let's skip that, and we're going to have Empire of Japan. Oh, sorry, Russia. Yes, Russia. Russia would be Freiburg. Oh yeah, as our mate said, arm is off. Philboot will be representing Russia, and then we have Canada, which will be represented by Husky. Oh, isn't Husky in here? He was for a bit. This torch is so now. Okay. All right, and then we have LDK. Is represented by Mini 368. Oh, sorry. I didn't mean to TP to you. I was meant to TP you to me. So can you accept the request? You. Oh. Mini. Right. And so far, have I missed anyone that should be in the General Assembly Hall? Yeah, you're the representative for Mary. I call you Mary, by the way, or Mari. I will call you upon you when it's time for you to speak. Okay. So let's add this. Right. So that's all for now. I don't think I have missed any nation leaders. If I do, please let me know. All right, everyone. So welcome to the first United Nations Assembly or Summit. Thank you for coming. We'll try to do our best to make this a worthwhile thing to do. Is this getting recorded? Unfortunately, I couldn't record it from my end. Gone. Discord, apparently. I already read them. Italia, you can sit anywhere if you want to. Right. So thank you for coming. It's 15 minutes in already, so best to get going. Someone's pinging me constantly on this Discord right now. So the first agenda of the day is to welcome everyone. That's that, and then we have next thing is to go through sorry, can't speak. The Constitution of the UN, which is basically for first to elect the assembly commissioner. I was going to use the redstone lamp. If you notice, next to your seat, there's redstone lamps, but unfortunately, I couldn't provide that for everyone yet. So I'm going to veto and delay or forward the election of the what's it called, the election of assembly commissioner in another session. But for now, I will be presiding over the meeting as chairman and also the secretary general. Also, yeah, I didn't give you the terms yet. Oh, check is already asleep because of my speech. Okay then. Um, Next, there's not really much from my end actually, other than welcoming you guys to the first ever UN after being so long without the UN. Also, just to remind you guys that this is just for fun. Uh, it could be handling it seriously if you want to, but then again, that's more towards the servers, moderators, and staff to do so. Right? And then what else? Yeah, this is Cologne. This is supposed to be the headquarters for the UN, and also I already said in the constitution that each nation capital should have at least one HQ. So this is not going to be the permanent venue. After this, we might have the UN meeting in other venues as well. I was informed that the Church of Gay already have one. Cosmic Interstate or whatever they go by now have one too, a town hall. Weep Town or Fruit also have one. Yeah. So yeah, in the future we might do that. Oh yeah, sure. Kaiser, your Reichstag can be used as the UN if you want to, if you're allowed to, allow us to. All right. Um, what else? There's nothing really much for me. However, there are some people who like to uh, talk about stuff, right? But first of all, let us go through the nations one by one, starting from fruit. I'm going to give you the floor if you have anything to say. Um, I can't find you. Okay, Misty, anything you want to say for fruit?
Hello. I believe I've been. Ignore the birds in the background. I'm sorry. The one thing I've been instructed to say, um, was something about you know how we have like the Fruit Foundation's outposts and such, and we were thinking, Fruit as a whole, we were gonna make them public and welcome to anybody in the UN, and anyone else. And if you guys tonight, I guess you want, we're gonna have them like supply new players and such. So anyone's welcome to participate in that. And then if EU wants to also help, or UN or whatever, yeah, that's all. If you have any questions, you can ask Merchant about that because I know that was his section, but I was told to speak on it. So I think that's all.
All right. So thank you for speaking out about fruit and your efforts to help new players. All right. I'm gonna move you back to the audience and give the floor next to um, Germany. Kaiser, do you have anything to say? Not really. All right. Next, Church of Gay. I'm sorry. North Union, J-Shat and Snowy. Is there anything to say about your nation or to address anything to the world? This is your time, or if you want to. I'm sure Stone would have a lot to say. Not really from Jshat and Snowy. I'm sorry, I'm pronouncing your name right? Jshat, because it's short of L from Jshat. Yeah. Snowy, is there anything else you want to add or you want to speak up about? There's nothing else. Yeah, right. Next, Spain. Elsie, do you have anything to say or to speak up about? If you do, I will give you the floor. Not really, all right. Understandable. The Church of Gay, I would summon Dragon's Flame and Amo to have anything to say. Okay, Elsie said they're getting back on their feet from their crippling inactivity. We hope you'll be able to keep on playing. All right, Tomo would like to have the floor. I will give you the floor for now. Um, see if I can find you. All right, you have the floor, mate. The chair recognizes Tomo from Church of Gay Nations to speak up about whatever they want to address. Tomo, I sent you the invite to speak. Should be able to speak now.
Oh, okay, cool.
All right.
Hey guys, this would be the first time any of you would hear from the church. I guess, yeah, there's some stuff to say. A lot of us like to build a lot. If you ever want to help us out, we have tons of cool projects. We have a pretty cool community, our Discord. We always try to aim to keep a nice community for LGBT and just kind of keep a cool, nice community for people to come to in the server. That's all I really have to say.
Thank you. Next, I would like to invite Cowitude of Nora. If you have anything to say, I haven't claps for him. Oh, okay. Jack here from France. Do you have anything to say or do you want to speak up? On the floor if you want to.
Oh, like you, Shazak?
Oh yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I was gonna be the speaker for France, yeah.
Right. The church organizes Luxon from France to speak up.
Okay, so just kind of pretend I'm walking to the chair. I'm not currently on the server right now. I just having some issues, but I can still talk into this VC. So the few things that have been going on or being planned. This is a recent project that I come up that I decided to, eventually start on. Is going to be I'm going to be hiring a bunch of good builders. They will be paid really well. And we're going to build a nice giant museum for any kind of lore item or any special items people around the server have. They can donate to the museum, and the museum can hold them. So anybody can visit the museum, and they can look at all these nice, cool items. It would be like County 1 with Bliss's Colossus Museum. That was pretty cool. And I was wanting to build something similar on Townie 2. So we can have all of SMPE Earth's Townie Casuals history in a museum. Oh, okay. My next project would be I'm sure a couple of you have heard of this before, but I am going to start a SMP Earth news news program called SMPE TV. It'll be ran by me, a few event team members, but in the future, in a little bit, we will submit application form to everyone on SMP Earth to apply to become journalists, in which they can be a part of SMPE TV, and then get gather news sources, gather news from other people around the server, and then put together some news briefs, just any sort of brief news articles. Those could be sent to the wiki. There could be articles made by people a part of SMPE TV about something that's happened, just into detail, and those can be those can have their own section on the wiki, and there will be a there is a Discord server for SMPE TV, in which there's a channel which will have all of the news posted on, and nation leaders, part of and they have their own Discord server, like Fruit and other nations. They can follow the channel, and so that all the news that we submit can go onto their server. And I think that's pretty much it.
All right. That's some good news. So basically, there is going to be a museum in the work, and also the SMPE TV is going to be launched very soon, I believe.
All right, thank you.
All right. Next, I would like to invite the representatives from Britain at behalf of Ingevia. TTS, on behalf of New, do you have anything to say about Britain? About the British people? You're not going to VC. I mean, you can type on the chat if you want to. I can just read it out to everyone else. Yes, British. Just a reminder from TTS. Since the economy update is going to come back, as I heard, it will be tomorrow, right? I encourage everyone, as TTS said, to buy all the ice they need. Yeah, you've heard that, folks. Since you don't want another ice crisis, I believe that's a reasonable thing to be aware of and to be addressed, because, yeah, we need all the blue ice, the packed ice. So TTS advises everyone to buy them all out as soon as possible, so that there won't be anything else. Someone else pointed out that rails could be affected too, maybe. I don't know. That should be taken care of too. Okay. Is there anything else? No? All right. Thank you, TTS. And from your end, Mo or Hoj? Anything you want to say about from Ulster? Yes. You want to speak up? You want to VC? Not in VC, all right? Also, in fact. Chair recognizes Hodge from Ulster to speak up. Anyway, we in the UK propose the official religion of the UN to be Jeremism. Considering we have proof of Jeremy, he is real. Huh. Jeremism, folks, the official religion of Ulster, should be adapted as the UN. I'll leave it up to you guys to decide whether or not it should be a thing. Someone mentioned that separation of church and state should be considered. Fruit moves to second. Oh, is it? All right, never mind. Other than that, is there anything else you want to point out? Where's the... So basically, you're proposing that we're adopting the official religion of also, which is Jeremiism for the UN. Yes, all right. I'll take note of that. Maybe we'll come up with a resolution later. Haven't. So it's also the UK's, all right. I think I've read that before in the wiki. Germany doesn't care what religion it is. There's SMPism, there's Roman mythology, UNism, Sassism. In Russia, religion is religion. Proof of Roman. All right, I'm not gonna keep on you guys to debate about which religion should we adopt. I know there's too many faiths. Heavenism, Pastafarism, Church of. All right. Nothing else. I will. I think that's all from you. Hodge, Mo. You pointed out. You brought up the issue, the concern that Jeremiism is real and we should be adopting it. Maybe some days. Who knows? All right. All right. Thank you, Hodge, Mo, or whichever you feel fits to be addressed as, for your very poignant point of view. Next, the chair recognizes some or mighty little sum of flags if they have anything to say about flags, the nation flags, or the UN itself. Sorry. You want a VC? All right. I will give you the floor. Let me find your name real quick. All right. You have the floor, sir. Song. Technical difficulties. Present is on mention. That's such a way with words. I agree. As representative of flags, they have anything to say? Shmidi, can you get out of the seat of Germany? Because the
hello?
other half of.
Hello? Hello?
Oh, all right. Hello, Song.
Hi! Fuck. Anyway, just wanted to say, never let the haters get their way. Dab on them haters. And you do you. What are you making fun of me
Thank you,
for,
Song.
huh? Yeah, you look sorry.
Thank you for that wonderful,
No problem.
moving words.
Thank you, thank you. I think this is the
Anything
part
else
where
you
I
want
go
to
now.
add?
No, oh wait,
Right.
wait.
All right. Yeah. Thanks, Song. Wonderful, wonderful, moving words. Next, we're gonna invite. I'm sorry, I need to step down from the podium. I can't see people from up here. Kawitsuit already done. You're done. Evans, it's the representative of USA. You have anything to speak up about? Sir, can you please take a seat? Yeah. I'm sorry, I can't see people from up here. There's so many people. All right. Evans, would you like to speak up? I will give you the floor. Alright, let me find your name real quick. Yo, who's been killed? Thor? Right. The chair recognizes Heavens of USA to speak up. Have the floor. Heavens, I've given you the floor. Yeah, we can't hear you. I think you need to. I already invited you to speak. I think you need to accept it. Speak. Luxury fans are helmets. You hear that, Lutson? That's from Mole. Speaking of bangers, today's voice. Where do you click? Does it not say? I already invited you to speak. Right now? Oh yeah, Luxon, Mo said that you're. To read it again. Forgot what it is. Your luxury plants. Your luxury pants are helmets. Yeah. Heavens, are you having trouble?
Wait, what about them? You said?
Your Mo said that your luxury pants are helmets.
Oh, wait, what? Did I name them wrong?
No.
Oh wait, I don't know what. Oh, is he just mentioning my luxury pants?
Oh wait,
And
I
stuff?
think I figured it
Yeah.
out. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you now.
It's so
Oh,
hard
bad,
to hear
bad.
on the phone. I'm sorry.
Hey, Ray. You have the floor.
So I'm gonna be right. I didn't plan anything to say because Kate only messaged me about this like an hour ago, but probably something similar to what Thomas said. Like we're we're pretty open. We got a good community, lots of builders, stuff like that. That's about all. Yeah. You all should clap now.
Yeah.
Okay. Cool.
Thank you. All right, thank you, Heavens, for those words. So many claps. Claps in the chat. I'm gonna have to remove you, Create, if you're obstructing my way. Sorry. Yes. All right. And then next, I'm gonna pass the floor, or I'm gonna before we move on with the nations speak outs. One person have address to be spoken. Address, which is Mari. Mari, are you in the VC? Oh, you're not going to be in VC, but you can chat. Go on. I'll read it out for you. So Mari, Mari JN _2. Okay, so I have like a problem with how we handle towns here. Right? Since some towns are just Indonesian for the bonus and act independently, so I think we should do something with those. Instead of having them as a town or of a nation, basically instead of having them as town in the nation itself. Okay, we're going with this. First, we need to define what a pseudo-independent town is. Okay. It has its own independent flag, all right? Has its own flag. Lag? You had me at lag? Laws, okay. Town lag. Does not consider itself a part of that nation or detached, okay. Stays neutral during war. It is only in it for the bonus. Why is everyone turking on the seats? My opinion, but that can be changed. All right, so basically you're referring to autonomous towns in the nations, right? All right, okay. So you have a few ideas on what you can do with them, what we can do with them. Yes, Cedric. Gets one seat for all the towns in one and gets one vote. So basically, you're suggesting that each town in the nation should have one vote. No, okay. Can you clarify that for me, please? One seat for all towns and one vote for all towns. You're referring to towns in the nation where all the mayors can vote, can provide their vote, or just independent towns? One vote that represents them all. All right, okay. Quickly just pseudo independent ones, of course. All right. All right. I see your point. I will take note of that, and we'll discuss it further later. Or we can have a seat that represents them, and have a nation vote for them. Yeah, that's the thing. The whole reason why they are nation representative for nations is that their job is to take into consideration of what each towns in the nations would like to have a say about that certain thing. So yeah. Okay, but you have to go now. All right. Okay, I think that's from you. See y'all. Okay. Thank you, Mari, for that addressing the issue. Next, before we continue, while not heavens, before that, I forgot who was it? Luxon was speaking. Tomo had something addressed to be spoken. The chair recognizes Tomo to speak up about what they have to say.
Hello?
Oh, you are you're requesting to be in the speech. So what is it?
Hello. Luxon was advertising his museum for, I guess, towny history. And I'd like to add on to that and propose that my project of the SMPE World Archives, my team, be added to his museum. My team consisting of me, Spicy Taco, Misty Sunsets, Strikey, and Toasty, but I'm pretty sure they've quit. We have a collection of basically every book from Townie 1 and a great deal of Townie 2 books. We are planning on creating our own museum, but if there's already one that's designed, the Church of Gay would love to extend an offer that we combine our projects into something more meaningful. And I surrender the rest of my time.
Thank you. That's in addition to what Luxon had to say. Next, to speak things up, I would invite the chair recognizes Nero of Rima to speak out about their nation. If they have anything to say, Nero, you have the floor.
Hello, hello, hello. What's the crack? I have to say, who the heck is Jerry? Jerryism? What the heck is that? It's not even a real religion. The real religion is Sharonism. Right, Sharonism. That's how you say it. It's a beautiful religion. Everyone knows there's a nice church at T-Spawn Ireland for Sharon. Even New accepts it. He sat in the throne. He's seen it. The cult Jeremy Corbyn was banned from it. Everyone knows Sharonism is the best, or Sharonism is the best religion. It's just a fact. And all else I have to say is unite the 32.
Right, thank you. Thank you, Nero, from Rima, for addressing that to the nations. Nice. I don't think Donatism is a valid religion or faith. But anyways, let's continue. To make a point, Hoj, what is it? We're not going to discuss about the proof of Jeremyism right now. In between, of course. All right. In between Liverpool and Ulster on the Eurorail. All right. I call it Jeremy. All right. Else. PPS, you said that you were going to say something. Yes. Sure you do. I'm sure you do. Yes. Try to succeed. You need to say something earlier? All right. The floor is yours. After TTS, Luxon would like to have another word. Ellie? Further about the economy update, so I imagine due to the failure of the last eco update, this next one ain't gonna be great. So tonight, I propose we make a new economic union. And how should this economic union work? To make sure that we don't all become poor. Economic union. Interesting idea. I've actually thought about it too, but I don't know if it's actually a good idea to be implemented. Trading between us, all right? We should have agreement not to buy all of one item really fast, and also allow for inner trade, all right? Like ice. Back to the ice again, okay. Make an artificial price decreased, but if we control the price of ice, it's better for everyone. See, that's the thing. We don't know how the economy update's going to work this time. Is it going to be as fucked up as the previous one? Well, quote unquote fucked up. I don't know if it's actually fucked up or it's intentional, or if it's going to be better than what we have now. Gamer is in here. All right. Gamer said that ice price isn't going to fluctuate at all. Okay. I think Gamer has already given the confirmation that the price of ice isn't going to plummet as it would have previously. So yeah, I think actually good for now. Right. But you need it for. All right. Next, let's keep the ball rolling. Listen, do you want to have something to say earlier?
Yes, I have a few things. First thing was about the ice. But just now I heard that ice prices weren't going to fluctuate. But if they were going to like increase in price, I think TTS mentioned that we should buy a bunch of ice before the economy update. So probably before the economy update re-releases, I was going to invest in loads of ice because I have a lot of money. So I was wanting to use that money to. I could probably invest 200K. I don't know, but it depends on how much ice everyone needs for their rail. I will purchase quite a bit of ice and store it for whenever people need it after the economy update. And if ice prices do go up by a lot, there'll be ice stored for people to use for free, and it'll be given to people a part of like your rail, Townie Link, all those other rails. And my next thing with Tomo and his project, yeah, I would like to work with you guys with this big project. We can always talk. We could probably make something, probably like a group or something, and we can kind of negotiate how we're going to build this museum. Where will it be? How much is it going to cost? How we're going to get all these items. I would like to meet up with you guys. I think Misty, you said Misty, Spicy, of course you. I think Toasty has said. I would like to meet with you guys, kind of talk about how we're going to build up this museum. It'd be nice.
Right. Cool. Is that it?
Yep. Think so.
All right. Yeah. Thank you, Lawson, for the follow-up of the things and also some additional info, especially about the ice. I think people will be appreciate about that. Okay, so now I'm gonna pass the floor to Stone, who is supposed to be here earlier, but for some reason he was a bit late. He's going to be touching on the issue of border treaty. So, Stone, I give you the floor now.
Good evening. I'm here for a bit of, I don't know, introduction. Been here like 2 years. I'm the moron that made 23 million of selling hoppers, and I fell asleep on my bed like an hour before this meeting. That was not a good idea because I slept through half of it. Anyway, let me just clarify a thing or two about the whole treaty thingy. So how it works is if your town was in somebody else's claims before this happened, that's fine, you can keep expanding. But if your town wasn't in someone else's claims, and if you expand, it will go into someone else's claims, and you have another place to expand into. Just do that, because that was a point people don't understand. So that's a thing. Sorry for being up in brain that I suppose. I'm like, it's 10 p.m. my guy. I woke up like 20 minutes ago. Anyway, but yeah, that's it. And hopefully should be good for now. Treaty thingy. Alright, if you have a nation in Europe, you haven't ratified that, then I recommend you do it. If a need arises, we can do the same for other nations, especially since the crap has been brewing on in Japan right now. So if you want, we can do that. And I'm out for now.
Right. Thank you, Stone, for addressing the issue. There has been a tension between nations for quite a while, actually, especially between not Russia, between fruit and the European nations, which I think has been resolved as of most recently via a treaty. Yes, as Tomo said, please submit a signature and your vote about the treaty. As pointed out, denied, may I propose a limit of expansion, at least not without the approval of claim owners. I think you should address that to the treaty channel. There is a treaty channel in the UN Discord. All right. Okay. Next, I'm going to pass this next floor to the Empire of Japan. As I recall, I have received a request from them to speak up. Is it the Empire of Japan is represented by Italia, as I recall correctly. Is Italia in here? Are you able to speak up, or do I need to just read out the as addressed earlier in my DMs? That left. All right. Okay. So I read it out. This is the address from Agatha of the Empire of Japan, writing about current issues on Asia. Since day one, former members of Spain and now members of Russia have constantly harassed the Empire of Japan, internationally threatening to one day conquer it. In an attempt to maintain their town in a small amount of despair, they then joined Russia. After joining Russia, a new member arrived attempting to join Japan, but was refused due to lack of trust. Her name is Milky. After told to leave, she grieved my area, my here meaning Agatha, I think. After told to leave, Milky grieved her area and made her own base, placing creepers with funds from the town of Kutsu_le. They then began to attack members which while I was offline, but was unable to screenshot as the people angrily left the town and the game forever. The Empire of Japan is addressing that they have been harassed by people from Spain and Russia. So I think Spain and Russia, you guys need to address this issue, this thing. Make sure your town peoples are not been harassing their nations. And Agatha wants to point out that they are currently writing a document of war declarations to Russia. Basically, Russia, you're in a state of war with Empire of Japan. Okay, thank you, Agatha, for pointing that out. Any response from Japan or from anyone else regarding that issue? Mr. Block King, are you in the server in the Discord? Yes, I invite you to speak. You may provide your defense on this issue. If not, I will invite Failboat of Russia to speak, since you have requested to speak.
All right. Thank you all for listening. I just want to say that it's not. I don't want to say the entire country wants to invade Japan. It's just that one town. I don't want to start off on the right foot, on the wrong foot. And I know I sound like I'm 8 years old, but you know, puberty. Anyways, yeah. Honestly, I don't want war. And yeah. I honestly don't want war. I don't think most of my nation doesn't want war either. So I hope we can figure this out before it's too late. And yeah. Thank you. Thank you for listening.
Hello, Denai? You're muted.
Oh. I feel like a silly man now. Okay, Mr. Block King, you're given the floor to speak. You may speak up. If not, we'll move on to the next thing. Lololi, do you have anything to say? Just want to clear out the people who have requested to speak. Oh? It's your turn. You requested to speak. Is there anything you want to say? I've been put in a spot right now. Have anything to say? If not, I will pass it to someone else. All right, yeah. Thank you for the information. Are you in charge of the transportation for Townie? Transports the Townie Rail. Are you in charge, or is there a person in charge? Or is this just? Yeah. Yeah. It's great. All right. Thank you for speaking up. The blocking. You wanted the floor. You have the floor now. And then after, all right. All right.
Sorry, I didn't know that I had to join the floor last time. I thought I was speaking, but I wasn't. So, I don't have much to say really. Just that don't want to escalate things more in Japan. Don't want to go to war. You know, Russia really doesn't have anything to do with this, and just want it to be settled. Really, that's all. Yep. Just
Thank you for addressing that concern. I hope that this tension will be relieved soon enough. Next, we're gonna have Ghost Roach. Introduce yourself, from which town and nation, and then your issue.
Oh, can you hear us? Can you hear me? Alright, I'm gonna assume you can hear me. Basically, I'm from Kutsule in the north of Japan, and kind of further on the points. Some of the points made by yesterday were like, we did, when we first joined the server, we weren't too aware of how the rules worked specifically, so we did do a few things that obviously did go against the rules. But to do with like the Wither crisis with Milky, that was not funded by, like the Withers, we didn't give anything to him or her, I'm not too sure on that. We didn't give them anything to, you know, spawn the Withers. I gave a small set. I gave them like 500 to start out with, so they could claim some chunks at the start. But apart from that, a mod came in after the Withers were spawned, and that was, I think that was all settled by just Milky retreating their borders and paying a settlement. So again, we don't really want, like, Russia hasn't got much to do with it. It's just the nation that we are part of. And we don't really want, like, to start a war or anything, so we just want to try our best to avoid conflict and stuff like that. Yeah, thank you.
All right, thank you for addressing that. Again, I hope that this issue will be resolved peacefully, hopefully, and there won't be any major wars between nations. All right. And next, I'd like to pass the floor. The chair recognizes LC from the nation Spain. Speak up about whatever they want to find out.
Hello. So did they like? Hi. Sorry, just give me a sec. I'm not good with crowds. So did Japan like just? God, my voice. Like, did they accuse us of? Oh my god, my voice is just dying. I'm sorry. This is terrible. Shut up, ET.
I can just reread the thing that they're addressed by Agatha of Empire of Japan. They said that since day one, former members of Spain and now members of Russia. I think they're referring to some people who were part of Spain before and now part of Russia.
Yeah, I just wanted to avoid the confusion. I sorted that issue out as quickly as I figured out it was happening. Because obviously I don't support attacking smaller nations. I actually strive to protect smaller nations from the bigger nations that attack them. And honestly, I wouldn't ever attack Japan in general. I actually am allied to Japan. I just double check. Yep, I'm allied. So I would never... I don't want to attack them. I just wanted to avoid the confusion that was not a coordinated attack from the higher-ups. And that was a complete... and utter, like, they just did that without my permission. So I just wanted to avoid the complication that Spain as a state did not issue the attack, so that people don't come and attack me again, because I really don't need it. Anyway, I think that's about it. I just want to make sure people were avoiding the confusion.
That's reasonable. Other than that, anything else?
Well, nah, I'm good.
All right. Okay.
Thanks.
Yeah. No problem. I think that's because here's the thing. It might not be the nation itself that issued the attack, but then some people in the nation could be acting rogue. And it would be wise for the nation leader to weed out all these rogue and brigands out of the nation, in order to avoid further damage and complication to the servers and also the nation's relationship. That being said, Ghost, you have anything to add to that?
Yeah. Just that to do with the Spain thing. That was I'm fairly certain we just got invited into Spain by someone random when we first started as a nation. So that's why we were in them. As LC said, they solved the crisis quite quickly. We were kicked out of Spain, joined Russia. But Kutule is a town. We don't now. We realize we made some stupid decisions. We broke some rules we weren't really aware of, and so we don't want any. We don't want anything to do with war or anything like that with the Empire of Japan. And again, we just want to try our best to stay out of any conflict.
Right, thank you. Again, hopefully the issue has been resolved peacefully. As like I said, we like to avoid war as much as possible. This is again, as I said, this is a casual townie. Sorry for my pronunciation. All right. Now that I think everyone else have the chance to speak, is there anyone else that would like to speak up that I have missed previously? Sorry, nerdy. English is my second language. Be on Minecraft. I know your Discord name. Oh, sorry, Sharps Flanker. Sharp, have you requested to speak? Because I have not received your request yet. We start with LC first. You have anything to say about that, or previously? You requested to speak again.
Hello again. I just I thought it would probably make sense to talk about how the government system works for movies, because it's kind of I haven't properly stated how the government works now. So it's in a certain way that it's similar to like the rotating system of leaders. So it's a monthly thing. So every month the leader will change between the two leaders that are currently in charge, me and Snowy, of course. And so it alternates every month. So 1 month I could be in charge, and then the next month Snowy could be in charge. It really, and sometimes the months won't work for people, so people have longer than a month, and that will be made up later on. But I feel like people are noticing that Snowy's in charge and still taking currently as of today, because people are still kind of taking conflicts to me, and I'm not in charge at the moment. So I'm in charge of Spain. So anything that happens with members of Spain or anything to do in the Iberian Peninsula, you can come to me. But anything outside of that, such as the fact that Toasty has territory in Egypt, talk to Snowy, because that is not my department. I have no idea what's going on over there currently. So just wanted to make sure that the confusion was like averted, because I'm not in charge right now. So and the reason that people the reason I lost what I was going to say. That's all. I just wanted to talk about that.
You got a point. Yeah, because at the moment, it's not you who's in charge of the nation, is it? Someone else.
Not as January, but February I might be in charge. I'm not sure if I want to take back charge in February or not.
All right. Okay. I think you can sort that out with your nation members. Again, the action of the town people does not reflect what is.
That's another thing I wanted to address. I am being blamed for a lot of things that aren't really my fault. Like, for example, the Japan situation. Like, they came to me before they came to the Japan people, which, I mean, I guess, but I mean, like, maybe you should have talked to them first, because otherwise I wouldn't have had to, maybe I wouldn't have had to kick them and lose members that way. I could have just told them that it was the wrong, but then people were screaming at me to kick them, which I kind of understand. But I feel like if you, like throw all the issues that are going on in the nation to one person, it piles on, and then you just get a bunch of stress. At least that's what I'm getting. I'm not sure about everybody else, which is actually the reason what I was going to say before. I kind of put this system in place as another way for me to take a break, because I have been non-stop leader of nation since like October. So like not like a nation, not this nation, but like, and I just think that in general, like, nation leaders get way too much flack. Like, they don't like give them a break. Like, I get they own the nation, but like there's other people below them that have power that you can talk to. And I just feel like that you need to alleviate what you're saying, because some people will just get all of that piled on to people. And I don't know. I just think that maybe we should like alleviate on other people in the nation and just the nation leaders in general, because it's not always their fault. I don't know. I just thought that was interesting to talk about. I'm done now.
Right. And that's a very reasonable concern, especially when you're in charge of the nation. Stone would like to say something. You have the floor now, Stone.
Yeah, only problem is it's literally like 3 minutes too late because the guy I was addressing to literally just left VC. So I guess I'll bring it up to fruit leadership. Anyway, as you may know, my town is in Denmark. The Norwegian guy was in the VC, except he literally just left. What I wanted to bring up is that its claims are absolutely horrendous. Like, you look at the map, at Norway, it's a giant snake claim going throughout the entire bloody Norwegian coast. Like, west to east, it's a snake claim. It's not even connected. It randomly juts upwards. It's so ugly. Like, if this guy is back in VC, or if fruit leadership can hook me up with him, I will literally, my guy, I will pay you to unclaim it. Please. It's so ugly. Every single time I have to look at the Dyn map for the past 2 months. It's there. Like, every bloody time. A disconnected snake claim that juts upwards. It's horrendous. Please change it. Like, holy shit. Or at least auto-claim it. It's like, it's so bad. I will literally pay you for bonus chunks to connect it, or pay you to unclaim it. I don't care. Just please get it removed. My eyes bleed. Alright, I'm done.
Wow, very concerned being addressed in the floor just now. So I think Norway is under the jurisdiction of Kurti, and yeah, Kurti just left, but we will address that again back to them, especially when it comes to claims. It hurts people's eyes. Before we proceed, Choppa, what do you actually have to say? For now. Oh, I just kicked on the server for AFK. Thing. All right. TV, you would like to say something? The chair recognizes you. CV, your mic is muted. CV, you there? Calling for CV. Nothing? Alright, if there's nothing, I'll proceed to Song. Oh, sorry. I don't know who's SMPH. Can you introduce yourself and your nation and your issue?
Hello. Can you hear me?
Hello?
Okay.
Yes.
So, this is about the whole like Agatha situation with Japan. So, like about her recent claims about the wither attack and all that. That was sorted out a while ago, and I'm pretty sure we have apologized. So I'm not really sure why she's bringing that up now. And she says that she wants to go to war, but really, like, I feel like we just want peace, to be fair, because it was her and her town that like came to us and started placing blocks and destroying things that like were outside of our chunks, which I know they weren't technically like in our chunks, but they were definitely right next to the stuff we built, and it was kind of obvious that it was aimed at us. So basically, what I want to say is, as long as we both just stay away from each other and just mind our own business and just yeah, I feel like we can live peacefully, and we don't really want to leave. So I feel like declaring war isn't really gonna make us leave either. So I just don't see the point of it. I think as long as we both just live in peace, we'll be good. Yeah, because we're not gonna leave. So please don't say you want us to leave because we're not gonna go. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Raising your concern. Failboat, you like to add to that?
Well, I would not like to add to that, but I know some people might have some questions about what's going on, so I just wanted to answer some of them if anybody wants to, ask one. And so if there's no questions, I'll just go back down to the audience. See. All right, Nerdy has a question. What's your question?
I don't have any questions.
Alright.
Right. Okay. If there's nothing else, I'll put you back to audience. All right.
Oh, Nerdy has a question here. Why do
All
players
right.
use
Okay.
different? I honestly don't know because probably the JSSR was. I guess people thought the JSSR was a part of Russia, and I guess they called it a civil war. Yeah, but civil war or not, it's ended. It has ended. Any more questions? I don't think there's any more questions. I'll go back down to the audience.
All right. Thank you. All right. We're Is there two Psalms requesting to speak? Tom, you want to speak up?
Wait, before I speak,
And
who the fuck is
I'll
the other
pass to
song?
CV after
Who the
this.
hell is that?
Isn't that
I
you?
don't care. No, that's not me. Anyway, I'd like to thank Snowy, Stonebroke, Hazer, Civi, LC, Nero, Tomo, Roforce, Gamer, Czek, Wowo, Nathan, Denite of course, Nerdy, Misty, Lolly, Wowo, I think I already said that, Cowitude, Midi of course, Lolly, if I didn't say your name, I don't know you. Meandra, wait, keep me here, Pink Blue Husky, AA, EA Sports, for being my besties. Anyway, I'm never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down. I forgot the words. Anyway, Gamer153 is my best
Lame.
friend ever. Well, bro,
Right,
excuse
okay.
me? Would you say?
Is that your Oscar speech?
Yeah, also, LeBron James. LeBron.
All right, CV. You want to say something or speak for
Can I
chat?
talk from chat?
Okay. You can't speak in
Alright.
VC?
No, it's really the wrong time.
Right, okay.
Everyone is in the same.
I think because we're dragging this a bit too late, and it's actually too late for me. It's almost 5:30 a.m. I think this would be the last case with dress for today. So go ahead, talk in VC then. Chat. Um, I'm still waiting. So. Okay, while we wait for that, I would like to address one thing, which has been the main concern for everyone, which is the. I just got kicked from the server again. Which is the concerning Wobbly, as to why Wobbly is now part of the UN. Some of you might be furious, some of you might be confused. I just want to say that the whole reason why I added him to the server is because I believe in second chances, and I don't know, probably he would improve himself. But then again, from time to time, he has proven himself not to be the thing that I expected, but more of the thing of who he is and who his reputation has been on the server. So the initial plan is to give him a 1 month probation period of membership, and if he and this is my plan originally, so if he doesn't breach the terms that I've given him, he shall be given full membership of this thing. And then again, this was met with disagreement by a lot of parties, so I suggest, well, it's not suggest. The decision is clear. I will be revoking his membership from the UN then. How does that sound? All right. Sounds good. Base tonight. All right. Sounds really shitty. Thank you for the $10 gamer. I think that's about it, really, from my end. I like jelly beans. Would like to say that I donated my ship to Misty for a museum. People should know. There you go, folks. Some would like to say something about flags. I guess you can have the floor for now. Other than that, I'm going to end the meeting after this. Oh, Sharp. Okay, Sharp, you wanted to say something in chat. Go on, because you can't say anything in VC, right? Or in DMs, whichever fits. VC. Have you requested it? Or should I? Which one is you? All right, go on. Shall I recognize as Sharp, the Emperor of what's your nation again? Vienna, is it? Austria. All right, go on. You have the floor now. So, invitation to speak. Let the fanboy speak. Which fanboy? How many fanboys are there? Let's see. After Sharp, I will give it to Elsie then. Sharp, you have the floor. You can speak now.
Oh, sorry. I didn't even realize I unmuted. I was invited.
Right.
My bad. I just want to say that throughout this whole meeting, I've been able to watch like 3 videos in the Five Nights at Freddy's lore, which, as you know, is probably as confusing as the questions on a math test. And my second thing I want to say is that the religion thing we were talking about earlier, I just want to say I think we should do Pastafarianism because like Pastafarianism is cool, you know. Church of Gay more like Church of Go Away. Anyways, my main speech now is I'm going to give my speech now. Nation leaders, town leaders, members of the UN, I come before you to give a proposal I have drafted. This proposal is meant to help the new and small towns across the SMPE grow faster. In order to be in the UN, you have to have a town of a nation. To have a nation, you need towns. Some towns grow quickly, others grow slowly, so I've come up with this idea for smaller towns. Around the spawns of the SMP, some towns hold outposts around the warps. Most of these outposts, which I have traveled to, are just the advertisements. My proposal is that we would form these outposts into one town, which would be directly administered by the United Nations. These towns would be used to create billboards where towns could place their own signs to advertise their towns. Now, when people spawn at these warps, they can see these towns and check them out, and maybe even join them. So my proposal is that each town would place up to 2 signs, no more, and no matter what size. This also means that the larger towns will not lose their advertisement, that they would just simply place their ads on this billboard that we would create. And this would be across all warps, and towns would place their warp or their signs depending on the warp closest to them. For example, Monaco would have its warp in Europe, not Asia, and Nessa would have its town advertisement in Africa and not Europe. And now I'll be taking any questions in chat. And I'm done speaking now.
Question regarding that, people? About advertising? As far as I know, at the moment we have such advertising in Europe and also Antarctica. Yeah, we would like to spread it even more. Right? Okay. More towns getting deleted. Yeah, we appreciate that you could post that in Discord and we will discuss it further there. Other than that, is there anything else you want to add? And Sharp.
Oh, sorry. I just want to say, all I gotta say is that I posted in discussions and disputes. That's it.
All right, thank you. You're back to audience, and I'm going to pass this to LC first, and then Tomo. Right?
Okay, right. So I've been asked to. Oh shit! I got kicked. AFK be like. Anyway, I've been asked to talk about something because it's really important. Apparently, I would just like to say how good that entry's boat is. It's very good. Very good boat. It's the only good boat on this server. I recognize that no other boat's as good. And yeah. Entry has the best boat.
Is that it?
And I am not saying this for any money. Any money at all. I'm saying this for free. Entry has really good boat.
Okay, if there's anything else, I will move you back.
No,
to audience.
that's about it. And
okay. Next, Tomo, you have the floor now, and then I'll pass it to Nathan and Husky.
Hello. Okay. So I'm holding the floor on behalf of Itasaurus, who submitted something to you about a template for voting for smaller towns
and
nations. Yes.
Received that.
If you could share what he sent to you. I'm not sure what he said.
Yeah. Want to stay in this VC or you want to move back to audience for me to proceed?
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't need to be here if you're just gonna read it out.
Okay. So this is the address from Itasaurus and Skirkade of the USA. The address is as follows. The United States moves that the United Nations adopt the following resolution. Created within the United Nations a non-partisan public integrity and election unit as a public resource to facilitate free and fair elections by providing nations and towns with the infrastructure and resources to conduct democratic elections. The United States Undersecretary General shall appoint a Chief Public Integrity and Elections Officer to lead this unit, while the Undersecretary General shall appoint or replace the Chief Public Integrity and elections officer, the assembly commissioner must do so with the 2/3 support from the SMPE. And then it touches more on how the elections and the public integrity unit works. For this, I think I will share it with the General Assembly in the Discord and see what you guys think about it. It's basically about democracy and how to vote. Yeah, I will point it out that. Okay. Okay. Other than that, Agatha has once again DM'd me as a declaration of war in Japan. Be addressed to the town of Kutsule. Yeah, that's that. Okay. Yeah, that's that. And then next, I would like to pass the floor to Nathan Foot. You have the floor now.
All right, I gotta make sure this works. Okay, cool. So, I'm not sure if this was mentioned or not, but we have outposts at I think every continental warp now that we plan on filling with supplies for new players. We can possibly arrange an advertisement board right next to it, so new players that pick up supplies from the bases will see the advertisements and may choose a town to join from there.
All right, thank you for that information. Is that it?
That's it.
All right, thank you. All right, next, Husky, do you have something to say? You have the floor now.
Hello, hello. Is micro working?
Yeah, you have the floor now.
Cool, cool. About the warps thing, please make sure that wherever you warp, make sure that the warps have ways to actually exit, as some people, I think people know, is that some cannot exit the warps while it's completely encapsulated by towns, aka wobbly being outlawed in literally every single town. But make sure that there's a walkway to the wilderness and that it is much open to people.
All right. So basically, leave a chunk next to the wall, right?
Mm-hmm. Make sure that you can get out.
All right. Is that it? Is there anything else you want to add?
Nope. Just make it
Right.
accessible to new players.
Yeah. Thank you for addressing that. I'll move you back to audience. And now, Siberian man would like to speak. I have invited you, and you have the floor now, sir. Go on. Oh, never mind. He said that he doesn't have a mic, so he's trying to do it on chat. So yeah, you mean in game chat or in Discord? All right, and then after this, I will pass it to who is it? Sam. And I think that's all for us after that. Okay. So Siberian man. I don't know which chat are you referring to. Yeah, it's almost 6 a.m. for me. while we wait for that, Luxon, you can speak up now.
Hello. So Chizek, another representative of France and also Angevia, he wanted me to speak up about East Anglia is now a part of Britannia, which is kind of news side. And I think the other thing I talked about was, I think it was mentioned before, I think Wall said something about my luxury armor. And I've been starting a business for netherite armor, for just like God netherite armor. I've just been starting a business, and I've already sold like a set, and I plan to sell like a bunch more. So I think. Oh, one more thing. I'm also doing. I wanting to hire like some builders. I will pay anyone who's good at building to, build stuff at my town. I will pay quite a good amount of money. I think I had like a chart. I think it was like 125,000 for like a skyscraper, depending on like the size. I think 25K to 50K for like a small house, and a little more for a moderate sized house. And this is just like a way for people who are good at building to have a way of just making money. And I just want to have a little more infrastructure in my town. So I'm willing to pay a few builders to build stuff in my town. I'll pay you quite a good amount of money. So if you're interested, just let me know. And I also a part of with Tomos and I think Misty and the other people with their whole project. It would be nice to have more builders willing to take part in a big project. Currently, we're planning on where this museum is going to be built, and we would like a lot more volunteers, people who are good at building, to participate in the museum, so we can get this museum done in a short amount of time. It'd be nice for people, builders who are willing to volunteer, to kind of like brainstorm an idea about how the museum will look like. I think that's all I have. So, yep.
All right. So yeah, builders hires for Luxon. About Siberian Man earlier. Just wanted to point it out that regards to Russia, it isn't just Russia. Means it's more specific to Philboat's town, Moscow, which is entangled with all of this war. So yeah, that's that. So if people want to address more things about Russia, can you guys be more specific? Because specify if it's just Moscow or Russia in general, or it can be confusing to some people. And next, we're on the last 50 minutes before we end this because it's dragging to 2 hours already. Husky, you want to say something?
Sure. What I was gonna say was that the UN meeting has most likely been the reason for why that today we have reached the highest peak since the since launch.
Wow. Pause. Is that it?
So enjoy knowing that. Should be
the
it.
UN revive server moment. All right. Thank you for the information, Husky. Is there anything else you want to add?
Nope. Continue on.
Right. Song. Should I say?
Okay. I know before I've been saying all the useless things, like pricks and all that. But apart from that, yeah. If you wanna win free giveaways, like 50k giveaways or Uber picks, join the Discord in the chat. Gamer153 is my best friend. I've also got one more thing to say.
All right. I think we have had enough of that. See, we have two more requests to speak from Ruski. The chair recognizes Ruski. You have the floor now if you want to speak. Right. They had it, folks. Iron farms for free. Well, free access. It will be helpful to new players, so you can direct them to /T spawn public farm if I got it correct. And yeah, that's about it. All right. Okay, Chopper. That's the chance to speak. Speak up. I will be silence.
Aye, what's good, gang? What's good? What's good? Been waiting this whole time. Just like to say, what's his name? What's this little prick's name? Som, you're a wanker. No one laughed at your jokes. Not even your friends. You've lost all friends on the server, just from the LeBron James joke. Heavens, very nice person. Denight, I'm still waiting for my payment, considering people are paying 25,000 for small houses, and I helped build this whole thing and got 6.5k. You know, obviously, I'd strive in the future towards, you know, paying poor people the equal amount of, you know, alpha males, because obviously I am quite an alpha person on the server, full diamond. People do look up to me in some respects. And, you know, I think people, you know, like Denight and anyone really smaller than me in height is considered not good enough. I'd just like to put it out there that, you know, we should all come together and remember that Denight, thank you so much for hosting the UN. It's been very fun. Getting killed multiple times and being told to get off the stage. I'm not 4 foot fucking tall, you fat prick. I'm actually 6'1".
Okay, I think we had enough of that. LC would like to speak.
I would like to rebuttal to this guy. Som is hilarious. You are wrong. And also, I am a proud 5'6". That's all.
All right, thank you. With 10 minutes to the clock to mark it to 2 hours, I think this should be enough for today. Still, we haven't elected an assembly commissioner. That will be the business for the next session, which will be thinking a fortnight from now. Would that be fine for all? 2 weeks from now. God damn it, people.
Hello. I want to say, has anyone recorded this meeting? That would be cool.
I know. I'm too tired to even think about anything right now.
Okay. I guess we could probably come up, just write down a list of everything each nation has said, and just so we can keep
Isn't
track.
that I've kept track of that, and then I lost track when people were playing Rickroll. So yeah. All right. So I think there's nothing else that we can address for now. Sum up. We have addressed some nations' concerns, especially about this war thing between Russia and Japan. Need to take note of that. Other than that, I think that's about it. We can call it. Can adjourn this meeting for now, and we'll see you again in 2 weeks' time. The venue of this meeting will be decided later in the UN broadcasts. I think that's about it, really.
Nice. Nice.
Meeting is adjourned. Thank you for coming, and sorry for the shortcomings. I know this is the first meeting. It's not. I admit it's not as perfect as it would be, but yeah. Thank you for coming, everyone.
Yeah, I do appreciate
Have
how
a
we're
good
all together and lagging the server. There's like 100 people online. Like how we're all contributing just to bring down the server. So it's been nice.
All right. Okay.
All right.
So I'll end the meeting.
See you next
Thank you
time.
for coming. See you next time in 2 weeks' time. All right. In Fortnite.
Electro.
This guy.
There's no need for the Among Us music, is there? Fuck, I can't get out. Come on.
Yeah, hello. Sorry, I had my mic muted. That was a very interesting meeting. Oh, for your YouTube channel. Yeah, I'm not gonna demonetize you today.
Third wheel, you cock.
Obviously,
Your name
it's
is
gonna be better.
You're
21
Sigma
chopper.
male,
Why
bro.
would you
Don't
need so many
talk to me.
choppers?
Don't even talk to me.
It's not
because
even funny.
Who doesn't want 21 choppers?
No one. No one wants that many.
There's
There's
loads of
no
people who
need.
want 21 choppers. Who wouldn't want 21 choppers? I mean, that's just
not me.
Not me.
Yeah,
Why
you.
would you? Why would you need that many?
Deny would probably want like 22 choppers.
Start speaking if you're racist.
Three guys down.
Why he spoke first? Then I'm just saying. LC
Yeah,
is
yeah.
Speak if you love cock.
Yo!
Oh, yeah.
Hell yeah! Yo! Hell yeah! Yo!
Exploded.
Oh my god. Why? Just why?
Who said Master Chef? Master Chief, bro. You gotta learn on. You gotta improve that spelling. I'm eating pineapples.
We're all having a laugh.
So what's the plan for the after party, guys? No cocaine. I know we want cocaine.
Guys, I say for the after party, we hear another one of Som's terrible jokes. I mean, funny jokes.
Som, can we get another LeBron James joke, please?
No.
Everybody, get another LeBron James joke.
Shut
This is all right, mate. Calm down.
This is terrible.
Don't blow your mic too hard, mate.
Oh my god.
We don't all have to practice.
Just because you haven't got.
Need to give blowjobs, you weirdo. Fucking strange guy. You are a really strange man. You're not even a man. You're a beta male. You're not even a male. You're a beta human. You're a beta neo pronoun.
You're a helicopter.
You're a beta. Shut up, you pelican. Shut up, you. Shut up, you pelican.
Oh my god.
Pelican.
You call it pelican?
Look at you stand up.
A panda.
Oh my god.
You pelican.
Your mum looks like a panda. Shut up.
Bro, don't even talk about my mum.
You're like a propeller, honestly.
What the fuck is that? Why would I? Oh, now that was the deadest one. You shouldn't even fucking smoke there.
Leave. This is not funny.
You know what isn't funny?
Let's get back to the
21
after party.
chopper.
You don't want to know what isn't actually funny.
Some.
Any of your jokes. Don't even talk about funny.
You know what
when
isn't funny? Both of you be
James.
quiet. No one wants to hear you
LeBron
argue.
James.
Why would you say if it wasn't? Oh,
Who said it was funny? Who said it was
Tom,
funny?
shut up.
Are you saying
Now
LeBron
everyone
James
wants-
looks
no,
funny? That's
now-
racist.
Now
Racist.
everyone wants you to
You
be
said he
funny.
looks funny.
Shut up.
Racist.
Shush. Alright, guys. No,
What is
calm
this?
down. Calm down. Calm down.
This
Calm down.
entire
Listen,
VC is
listen,
just like.
Stop them. Stop
I need to
them.
get. I know who
Stop them.
can. 21 chopper. I know who can combat you. I'm gonna pull someone real quick.
Elsie, I could literally win a battle against fucking 11 people and still come out victorious.
Salmon.
We're full time now.
Get salmon. Get salmon.
No, we are not.
I'll have intercourse with his mum.
Whoa!
And then spit in his dad.
Okay.
I would pay
That's
good
how much
money
of a
to see
Sigma male I
fucking SMP players box each other or something. You all are children, like fucking
Hey,
12-years
shut
brawling.
up! We
I
are
do love
stone broke.
to
Stone
see that,
broke.
like, fucking
You started
12-years
crying.
in a ring punching each
You're the one
other.
who
Yes.
started crying.
Yes, I wanna
You're the one who started crying because someone had too many claims. Be quiet. You started crying because someone had too
Bro,
many
can you both of you just shut the fuck up?
Shut up. Who even said that?
For real.
Me, I said that.
Elsie, calm
Yeah.
down. I'm trying to.
I am
I'm trying to
calm,
work-
I am
I'm trying to
calm.
work together here. I'm trying to work.
I'd
together.
argue I'm one of the calmest
You
here.
can't just go around saying stuff like that.
What stuff? What? That I had sex with your mum? Sorry, I said it again. My bad.
Well, I had sexual intercourse with your dad, so you know.
Well, that's a bit strange.
I mean, Chopper
Yeah,
had
that
sex
was the
with my
idea.
That's
mum,
great. I had
but
sex
he's
with
my
your
dad.
mum.
Yeah.
So I actually am everyone's dad here.
Yeah, that is true.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
So
I have to agree
coming,
with you.
bro? When's that child support coming?
Child support
What's
won't be
what child
coming,
support?
mainly because of the fact that I now have. What's my balance? $69. Wow.
That's pretty
Now
good.
that's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
It does mean though
God,
that you won't be getting any dinners for the next month
Right.
because child support
Right,
is.
here's my proposition.
What's the after party?
What is the what is the after party?
Guys, let's
What's
have the after
guys,
party at
Club Ice.
my mum's house.
Club Ice.
Listen. The
Let's
after
go- let's all
party
go on
is obviously
Roblox.
all the SMP children boxing each other. Just all meet up in like London or
Stonebroke,
something.
go back and cry about Norway. Go and cry about Norway.
Colosseum.
Go and cry about Norway, Stonebroke.
London.
Mate, you sound like a year
boxing each
7.
other. Live stream.
And this is why we had to do it in the fucking like presenting thing. Because
I
otherwise,
said
shit like
that to
this.
you. What are you stealing my insults for? What do you mean?
Lenny,
What?
attack
What are you on
this
about?
boy. Go on.
Literally. I said,
Some,
who are
calm
you?
down.
You said
Some, calm
your
down.
mum.
Some, anger issues. Let's calm it down.
It's 21 Chopper. He's being a wanker to some, innit?
He's been pretty
Calm down! Calm! Everyone be quiet! Be quiet! We're trying to work out something here. Let's all be quiet. Let's all be quiet.
You racist.
Go away from your mic.
Oh, I'm gonna do something funny, FC. FC.
Yeah?
Hold on.
I suck cock.
Go on, Lenny.
Oh, hyping intensifies.
Come on, Lenny. This is gonna be hilarious.
If I get
You're
DDoS,
You missed
British.
the UN meeting,
The rest of
Lenny.
Europe had to literally put you away on an island. Like, what's your argument? Here?
What's a funny moment from Stonebrook there, guys? Let's all clap.
He's getting ready.
He finally made his
He's
joke.
warming
Finally
up.
made his joke, guys. Let's all clap for him.
Right, it's 21 Chopper, innit, Lenny?
Get it, your mother has been
I
20
said it in
years
VC.
and all.
I
That's not
said it in
a reason
VC,
to try and
Dex.
act cool. I'm not acting cool.
You should just say it out loud, innit?
All I said it
I'll
out
say
loud.
it's in
My
VC,
mum hasn't
Dex.
been with 21 different guys.
Just say it out loud, innit?
I have been in bed with your mum 21 times. But I'm not actually trying to act cool in the Minecraft server. I'm just saying that I don't act. I'm gonna try and
Come on,
squash
this
the
is
beef
hilarious.
here,
Say it out loud.
Tom,
This guy thinks he's so
What do you
big.
want? Everyone shut up.
This is
Say it
funny.
out loud.
You shut up.
Shut up.
Some, I'd like to end the beef, as long as you accept that the first LeBron James joke wasn't funny.
Yeah, alright, that was very unfunny.
LeBron James joke was unironically funny.
It's the night the UN Oval. For fuck's sake.
Apart from that, Elsie, stop being
behind a flag.
Me and Sam are trying to have an
just
orderly
start
conversation,
cussing.
guys.
Shush.
Guys, chill.
No one actually cares.
Chill.
Both of you shut the fuck
Chill.
up.
I'm sorry, who are you?
Give me moderator. I'm gonna do a fucking funny.
Lenny gets moderator and bans everyone.
Alright, so
Give me fucking moderator. Tonight, give me moderator or shit on you.
Whoa!
Let's squash the beef.
Whoa!
What the
Guys,
hell?
this is a
That
team
joke was very
player.
unfunny. Yeah.
The LeBron James joke was not
That's not
very
even in
funny.
VC.
That was very unfunny. I have no
Tonight's
clue
not
why I
even
said
in VC.
it.
Why are you even asking?
Alright, the beef is squashed. Me and Sam are safe.
Who else is in
Elsie.
VC? Who's
This
mod
is
in
crazy.
VC?
This is more hype than the entire UN meeting.
What would happen if we all migrated to music at the same time?
Club Ice.
Oh yeah,
What would
Club Ice,
happen
let's
if
all go to
nobody
Club Ice.
asked?
Everybody go to Club Ice.
Where's
How do you get there again?
It's at spawn.
Guys, let's go to Club Ice for the fucking party, innit? Oh, also,
Should I be a nation representative because I'm
silly
also
for this
very cool?
idea.
Do you want to make a dancing TikTok?
I'll see. I should be a nation representative, you know?